and I'm going to show you how to do a donut and a zombie donut. So a sweet one, sort of cute one, and a more monster kind of one. Did you know that donuts used to be called oily cakes? And they came from the Dutch settlers. When the Dutch settlers came to New York, they brought them with them. And they were like balls of dough that were fried in hot oil. And they found that since the donuts were so thick, they didn't cook in the center properly, so they used to put nuts in the center. And that's why they're called donuts. So what you need for this are, I used oil pastels, but you can also use markers or pencil crayons for coloring. I used a black Sharpie for outlining and a pencil and eraser for drawing. Super easy lesson. And any kind of paper really. I used paper that's a little thicker for drawing, but you can use any kind of paper depending on what you want. If you want to do watercolors to paint it, then you would need to use watercolor paper. Otherwise, any kind of paper. Okay, go grab your supplies. Let's get creative. Let's start by drawing a donut that looks sweet. So I'm just gonna use a bowl to trace to make a circle. And then for the inside circle, you can trace that or you can just draw it yourself. Donuts aren't perfect, so it's fine if it's like that. And then I'm going to do the icing. So I'm gonna leave sort of a little ring around. Okay, and then I'll do it here too, like so. And then I'm gonna put some sprinkles maybe. So you decorate your donuts the way you like, or the kind of donuts you like. And then I'm going to do the eyes and the mouth down here. So it looks more cute down here. And you can do anything you want. I'm gonna do two like this with some eyelashes and a cute little mouth. So now I'm going to show you how to make one that looks more like a monster or a zombie. Show you how you can change the character of the donut in many different ways. So this one is going to have a bite out of it. So we'll do like a curvy lines like that. And then we do it double. Like that. And let's have another bite out of here and kind of attach those. Let's have another one. This one's going to be a big bite. And then do that again. Very fun. You can have like things coming off of it. You can kind of change the shape to be a little more sort of wobbly, because it's not going to be sweet. It's not going to be cute like that. And then the mouth is going to be in the center, like where the donut hole is. So we can make it sort of misshapen with some icing around it. We could do some like jagged teeth. Oh, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with this. This is super fun. So jagged teeth, you could do, let's do the icing. It's not perfect. And then you could do one eye that's like super big. And then one eye that's like smaller. You can have like the eyelids. Like so. There you go. Easy. You could have it kind of dripping stuff. Yeah, just add what you think would make it look like a monster or a monster donut. You can really use anything you want to color in yours. You can use pencil crayons or markers or oil pastels, anything that you want. I think I'm going to use oil pastels with this one. I'm going to do pink with some sprinkles, because this is sort of the cute looking one. And then when you're coloring the always the outside is darker and then it gets lighter on the inside. So whether you're using oil pastels or you're using markers, you always sort of start with a darker layer. And then I'm going to make this, I'll probably use white on top of this. Like so. Okay, I'm going to keep coloring this. So the outside, so the donut part, I'm going to do like a yellowy brown color. I'm just going to clean my oil pastel first. It's a little dirty. So yeah, I think I'll do yellow for the outside of my donut. And the same thing where you can do sort of darker. I think what I'm going to do is do the yellow and then do brown on top. I'm going to mix them together. I'll do brown on the edges for the shading. Maybe to make it look more 3D. Like so. And then I think I'm going to do some brown. Sort of blend it into that yellow. Then I might use my fingers for smudging it. All the way around. Yeah, see how that makes it look kind of 3D? Do the same on the inside. Around all of that. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Then I'm going to sort of smudge those together a little bit. Let's see what happens when I do that. Sort of blend that a little bit. And then I can blend again with the yellow on top of the brown. Yeah, that makes it look more like a donut. Like that. I'm going to do the same on the inside. Make it really look like a donut. Great. Like so. Let me do that line too. All the way. Good, and then I think I use my markers now to add the sprinkles. Maybe I'll do like, or still do pink sprinkles. I might do some other ones too. Sometimes it's hard to use markers on top of oil pastels. You kind of have to press a little harder. What other color should I do? Maybe purple. Oh yeah, that stands out nicely. Little sprinkles, and there we have a cute little donut. There's my finished donut. I outlined everything with black Sharpie as well. Coloring the zombie one now. I think I'm going to use oil pastels again, but you guys can use markers or whatever you want. And I'm going to start by outlining everything with the black marker because it's kind of hard to do that with the oil pastels. And this marker is kind of running out, but I kind of like it because it makes the donut look more sort of monstery, which I like. So I outlined everything with black marker, and now I'm going to use my oil pastels again to do the donut. I think I'm going to do this part in green. So I have a dark green and a light green. So I'm going to do the dark green on the outside. So the icing's going to be green because it's kind of monstery. And then I'll do the light green on the inside. And if your oil pastels are a little dirty for this part, it's fine because it's a monster. Kind of like this dark green color. And then I'll do this sort of light green color all inside of here. Like so. Okay, I'll keep coloring. And I'm going to do the dark on the inside. Like so. Remember, it's a monster, so you don't want it to be perfect. So it's fine if you overlap, and you can blend it a little bit with your finger if you want, or with white. With a white oil pastel you can blend too. I'm just feeling like getting my fingers into my art today is good. I'm going to do this eye kind of darker like that. It stands out. Then maybe I'll do the donut. Again, I'm going to do yellow and might get some green in there. And then I might do like red, like kind of like red inside of the, in there. There's some yellow. And then I'm just going to bring the brown right over again. So similar to the other one. Like that, and then I'll do it on the outside as well, and then blend them together. I'm gonna do red inside of here. Kind of looks like the jelly's coming out. And maybe I'll do some sort of red on the teeth. Why not? Do some yellow in there. And we're almost there. I feel like I did this too dark and this too light, so I'm just going to do a light layer now. I'm really doing a lot of blending for this. I'm just doing a light layer of brown, which I think looks better because the yellow is a bit too cheery for a monster. There we go. And then maybe I'll do the eyes yellow. And then almost done. Like so. I'll just make those a little darker. All right, there's our zombie donut. I hope you had fun making sweet donuts and scary donuts. And you know, it's so cool to look at this because they started off the same way, like with the circle and with the hole, but you just change a few things and look how different you can make them. So I can't wait to see what you create.